Your president is who? Who are you voting for? Your MP is who? Who are you voting for? Who are you retaining as your MP? Thank you all so very much. I love you.
The ex-House President of the University of Ghana. Shall we give him a round of applause? Guru is joining us on the stage. La Paz Toyota is joining us on the stage. The ex-House President of the University of Ghana. He goes by the name Guru, and he's fulfilling for us at this The show is just about to start. We have a lot of artists in the building, but while at it, I hope you are ready for the Let's go!
Time to rush you.
Lydia Bawumia. So many. My name is Mardona Jayabua, NK's University of Ghana, SRC. Is it more from the president? Oh. But don't forget, tomorrow we have a walk. We are heading all the way to Imensa for Peace Walk. And I urge each and everyone to vote for Lydia and also Dr. Bawumia. May the winner say, oh, are you ready for that? For us, we beg you. Please, this space is crowded. If you are not an official photographer or videographer, kindly leave the arena for us. We beg you. We beg you. Oh, Jazzies, do you know the song Abogo Gotiba? Oh, are you sure? Are you sure? Abogo Gotiba. Abogo Gotiba. Oh, Benina, I can say now I done the opportunity. Abogo Gotiba. That's what I'm running back. What can people start to radio family shows. That's what I'm running back. What can people start to that's it. Miss Ramo, Mameka Asembako Asanamako. 7th of December, there's a major election and it's a deciding election. Now for us, the youth of Ghana, we have a decision to make. We have a choice to make between the future and the past. Now, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has promised training 1 million youth in digital jobs. Now, I was say, why university or school? Unim say, a Juma is the most important thing in the life
of any young person. Now, the world has gotten to a stage where digital economy is the way. The industrial revolution we are in now is an age where you can stay in Ghana and you'll be working in Texas Instruments in the USA. And today we hear they say, our president, our India, our president, our Genepa, our Niswadi, our president, our Bayan Shishaye, said Yabaya, where we are University of Ghana. Now, and now digital skills are waiting me acquired, you know. Up to Ghana, and so now, oh yeah, Juma, US, near Chiaoka, US. And that is what we are talking about. Now we did the end. And two boys are not up to Ghana, so now we did all this. And I'm the one. And you see, Michelle, baby, I will be a maker. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, I know I can't tell me, say, digital man. Dr. Bawumia. Dr. Bawumia. Dr. Bawumia. Now, who's the Adidas person, Mr. Antonio Madaroma? Name Tonyo Mpa, me that's what told me nyaye. That's why Lydia, me deeper ewo Ghana Post. Me Madaroma and a post office, mo letters, mo tro, mo parcels, and in your car bridge. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eba, yes, I'm a 12 human says, hey, Mokaya, digital addressing system, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Daroma. Yeah, you know. And then post office, was falling to my peripheral. Baby, you find you. Hey, tell him to. Never. Let me be say, there's this way there. Anyway, anyway, 21 years. Anyway, I mean to 21 years old. And I'm that's okay. My beloved, if he touch another woman, my beloved, if he touch another woman, baby. Okay, let's go down. Take that, go ahead. That's not what we are doing, my friend. Say you with the Bonsado. 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 And you with the Bonsado. Say you with the Bonsado. Okay, that's why I'm baby, you fire. Baby, you kill too. And you were there. What you said? Not make sure be any more. Not your excellency. And I'm ready. Baby shaky, baby shake. Hey, baby shaky, baby shake. Lydia, who wants another baby? Another baby. Let's go. Today, 7th December. Today, yo. Today be today, yo. Today, yo. We all go vote for MPP. My belly, my head, yo. If you touch another woman, she gon' get belly. My belly. Okay. And I say, the reason I'm winning is Mama Lydia, on the Soho, when we are to about the moment. So, one day, I just saw the tour. Second lady, Her Excellency, Haji Samira Bawumia, one person, Samira Bawumia, first lady, Anna. And then the Sama, but I said, that was
Choboy, 7 December, we are voting for mobile money interoperability. We are voting for electric buses. We are voting for no guarantor system. We are voting for making sure that free SHS is going to remain. we are voting for Alawa Boom. Bawumia! 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 Alawa! At this juncture, we have to acknowledge the presence of some wonderful personalities in our midst. We have in our midst the MC for Ayawaso West Legon, Honorable Sandra. Shall we give her a round of applause? We also have in our midst the former Secretary and President of the National Union of Ghana Students and current Deputy CEO of the National Health Insurance Scheme Authority, Her Excellency, Lady Louisa Atajima is in the building. Shall we give her a round of applause? We also have Nana Pia, the MD of State House, popularly known as Virus, is in the building. Nana Pia is in the building. Shall we give her a round of applause? We also have the Constituency Chairman Osman in the building. We also have the Deputy National Organizer of the New Patriotic Party, Chris Nico Lloyd, in the building. We also have Honorable Hans Boachi, the General Secretary of NPP Connecticut. We also have Mr. Richmond Mensah, NPP Chairman of Milton Keynes in the UK. We also have Dr. Nyama, former MP for Brekum, around with us. We also have former third Vice Chairman of the New Patriotic Party and Chairman of Ayawaso West Legon, Chairman Lydia, with us. Shall we give him a round of applause? At this juncture, we are going to invite a student personality to share a word with us. He goes by the name Manuel Life. Hey! Shall we give him a round of applause as he shares a brief word with us?
In the presence of youth, in the presence of TESCO members, commitment! The commitment without inducement is very low. Commitment!
Without inducement!
Commitment!
Without inducement!
Commitment!
Without inducement!
The last one.
With the huge motivation.
Her Excellency, the current Vice President's wife, who happens to be the incoming, inshallah, the next First Lady of the Republic of Ghana. Honorable Lydia Hassan, my very own mama, Minister, Honorable MC, all protocols duly observed. It is a great honor to stand before you at this very point in time to tell my fellow youths that on 7th December, as we go to the polls to elect new group of leaders to man the affairs of our country, we need just one man. The man that, if not anything, today, you and I can pick our mobile phones and send money from MTN to Tigo, from MTN to Vodafone, from MTN to any other network we have here in our country. The man that you and I will go to ports, paperless, and we'll be able to do our transaction and everything at the ports. The man that if you want to apply for passport, you pick your phone, you go to the passport office, you go to the passport online system, then you are able to pay for your passport. The man that somebody like me from Nkranza.Oban, a very remote area in the Bono East region, a student that lost my dad when I was in Form 2 in senior high school, to be able to go to my second cycle education completely and was able to gain admission into this premier university. The man that, if not anything, a student that I never had hope to ever mount a stage like this to talk to you once contested for SRC president. If you are here today, I am telling you that education is the key to success. Education is the only tool that you and I will be able to make good use of when in the next 5-10 years we are given the opportunity to do something. Imagine me going to the farm, joining my late grandfather, joining my late father, joining other people in the remote area to farm. brothers and sisters, it is time for you and I to come together as one, rally behind the ticket of the president, a vice president that, if not anything, he has been able to champion some policies in our country. The two of them, we have two options: for you to be completely blind and for you to have one eye. We have options that we've had the two of them being vice presidents before. The question here to you, the youth here, is what has the then vice president done that you and I can pinpoint and make mention of? The only thing you can say is doom so. The only thing that you and I can say is some years ago, your father's business collapsed. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for all of us to come together as one and vote for Dr. Bawumia to lead us to the next generation, to a land of uncommon transformation, where you and I would one day be very proud that indeed we are proud Ghanaians, and it is possible. Lydia has been doing free driving for all students. Lydia has been paying school fees for students. Lydia has been paying my hostel fees for me. Well, Lydia has done something for me. The Wahala Week Gary that you've been giving, the Wahala Week rice, the Wahala Week oil. Are you not grateful? If you are voting, vote boom, 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 boom for number one. For number one. For number one. For number one. It is possible. Oh, let's do it better for him. Indeed, it is. Oh, it is. It is. Indeed, it is possible. At this juncture, the incoming First Lady is seated. We have our Honorable Member of Parliament seated. We have our MC seated. Our organizers are saying that we need to energize the police. Oh, are you with me? Oh, are you ready for a dancing competition? Oh, are you sure? Mr. DJ! Mr. DJ! Madam DJ! Mr. DJ! Are you with us? Oh, are you with us? Yeah, Pacifica, but quiet. What a dance! Her Excellency, the incoming First Lady of the Republic of Ghana. What two? Maybe can come to me phone so because of mobile money interoperability. 200 Ghana Bible phone so. Water. Oh, I have 500 Ghana cedis. Ooh, 500 Ghana cedis. DJ, my name we are Shina Yetimi Feni Bako. So see how can still we are making system. The person Bako pay a contract in Bako 8500. Wait there, just 30 seconds. My name we are Shepa.
Sabre Yahoo, you were in the Bebois. Yahoo, you were in the Bebois. Ghana, so to say, 500 Ghana, a soup. I don't see one of your judges. No, but they are doing excellence is judgment near for Mamma. Mahama Bawumia. Mahama Bawumia. Stay or away. Among sisters who pay down with okay, stay or away. Stay for the pajamas. Wow. What do you want to say? Okay, and then you're very say. I'm better. You believe in fair. I think. What did you see at your mama now? Say at your mama, you didn't have a share. Okay. Her Excellency. Her Excellency. Her Excellency. The First Lady. About the incoming. The First Lady of the Republic of Ghana. Inshallah. Some 8 days to come. I say. Omumi and Ready Kunim. I don't see. Babu is a boy. Ghana each. 500 Ghana each.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a surprise guest artist for you. However, before he comes onto the stage, I plead with you, all those on the flanks, please move back. Please move back. Everybody on the flank, please move back. Please move back. Are you ready? And now, and now let me see you raise your flags. Raise your flags. Raise your flags. There's a surprise coming in for us. Raise your flags. Raise your flags. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? And I'm going to give you a clue. The man is from Dansuman. He's from DC Republic. He's one of the hottest artists in Ghana. He's one of the hottest artists in Ghana. Remember some of the songs? And now, we are barely a week to December 7th. Oh yes. As youth, this is an election that is going to determine our future. It's an election that is going to choose between light and darkness. You have the opportunity to choose between taking your money to the bank at 2 a.m. as if armed robbers do not have work to do, compared to somebody who has given you the possibility of using drone and digitalization to make a difference in your life. If you don't want to cook on it is possible. No, it is possible. When you are saying it is possible, you raise one finger because it is what? Yes. It is possible. It is possible. It is possible. Hey. You know what it is possible. Are you ready for Samini?
Dash in the mix live.
So I can put you next to the time. Take my heart and you gotta go. If you need me, really got it right. And to the city, take a day. On top of what you get, I this is what you ask my listen. I'm penny once I need to chill it. Legon! Each and every day, baby, one next time I get chase and then no money they owe. You see my heart, I push it up and it like for my champagne. DJ with Dash and check.
Another GMT class.
She has a boyfriend, I've had girlfriends, so we were just friends. I didn't intend to make the moves bend. I made moves and she felt it smooth like she wanna get the groove on. Oh, what a sweet mistake. She liked the way I roll.
Yes. We're live and outside, inside Legon campus. Make some noise if you're outside. Greetings, mommy. Greetings. Yes. Honorable Mama Lydia. It's always a pleasure to see you, mommy. Madam, second grade, Papa.
No pressure, and Jamaica bad driver. I'm coming for the officer, I'm coming for the what's up in more? I'm coming me, I'm coming here back. See, victory is not far away. We thank God, say you come. Oh, boy, I see you. Mommy, bet you when you die, you want to coffee. Party na abay, and say any betty. Mommy, bet you when you die, you want to coffee. Party na abay, and say no pressure. Bad driver, no pressure. And Jamaica bad driver. Everybody say, oh say yeah. Everybody say yeah. Oh say yeah. DJ Bredash, what else you have for me? Worldwide music, the people are you ready? Legon, are you here? Where are you there? Move to the left and right, move to the left and right. Let's go, move to the left and right, move to the left and right. Some feeling hold. Yeah, that's on a ball. And then you put a ball. Feeling hold. Yeah, that's on a ball. Yeah, that's on a ball. Just like you, feeling hold. African carnival party, bring them international party. Give me the version, I saw me around the whole nation. I said me to my nation. Bring out inside, bring out inside. Oh, I asked for the ball. I didn't know my ball. It is still the hole. DJ Bradash.
It's Friday!
Achie. Asemo amike ye binti asia. It's mama me microphone me be treachery. And then you see mu obia wona oye. It's ye udia amenya media obiye di ufia sem. Obi friendly nyame no pinchi now. Afen suya simu ye baby akop. Ye nya hu beto ma weni now. Hey chai shit. Nanu ma petition. Apiodia hey ya apiodia. Na open so Legon achie.
DJ Monday.
We are just beginning. Now this is the moment you've been waiting for. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Now may I entreat you all to leave the perimeter, please. Those on the flanks, please move back. Those on my left, please move back. Please move back. Please move back. At this juncture, we shall invite the TESCOM president of the University of Ghana, political prince, to give us a brief remark. Mr. President, you have the floor.
Good evening to each and everyone here present this evening. As the TESCOM president of the University of Ghana, the premier university in the country, as you may know, there are only two universities in Ghana. That is University of Ghana and others. It is a privilege to introduce to you the woman who has been very helpful to the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party. The woman came, the woman who has done so many things to help Dr. Samira Bawumia. And then she is the incoming First Lady of the Republic of Ghana. Inshallah, come 7 January 2025, she will be crowned as the First Lady of the Republic of Ghana. Dear students of University of Ghana, before I introduce this woman that I call a woman of substance, I would want you to know that we have a mother in the Ayawaso West Legon Constituency. This is very brief. I have said this countless times that in 2020, when Honorable Lydia wanted to lead this constituency, her campaign message was 3SWY. The 3S stands for sanitation, security, and scholarship. The W stands for women empowerment. The Y stands for youth in sports. Looking at all these 5 policies, Honorable Lydia has delivered. This is the reason why we are telling you that come 7 December, vote for number 1. Vote for Dr. Samira Bawumia and Honorable Lydia. We are not asking you to go and vote just because is election day. But then we are asking you to go out in your numbers and cast your votes for Dr. Samira Bawumia and Honorable Lydia because they have delivered. And we have a message as youth to campaign. We have a message to campaign. We are not like our opponents who do not have a message. We have free SHS to protect. We are not going to protect anything smaller. Nothing like a Gokon Kete on University of Ghana campus. And so, at this time, be with me as I introduce to you the incoming First Lady of the Republic of Ghana, Her Excellency Samira Bawumia.
Wave your flags.
Wave your flag.
DJ Mandy.
Wave your flag. Her Excellency Samira Bawumia. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good evening to everyone gathered here. Tonight is a very great opportunity for all of us. We as young people in Ghana, as young people in the Ayawaso West Legon Constituency, we are honored to have the second lady, a woman who has given hope to young women, a woman of substance. Many a times, I call her the Hillary Clinton of Africa. Yes, she has given a reason, and it is our fervent hope and prayer that when she serves as the First Lady, it doesn't end there. She continues to become someday the representative of Ghana, someday the President of the Republic of Ghana. I thought you will appreciate that and you will celebrate that. She has given a reason for women to be in politics. Some years ago, we really didn't see what second ladies were doing. But Her Excellency, the beautiful Samira, has given a reason to that office. And she has functioned efficiently and effectively. And so this evening, Mommy, we are honored to have you here. You have the youth of Ghana here. You have the young people of Ayawaso West Legon here. When we put this program together, young people said if the second lady is coming, then it's an opportunity for us. We have certain issues bothering our minds. We have certain questions that we want to ask her. We want to have a personal life experiences shared by her. And so this is the moment that we have been waiting for. And so before we begin our questions, we'll have our second lady, soon to be first lady, give us an introductory remark, and then we'll take it up from there. And so with a round of applause, are we ready to listen to the incoming first lady? Oh, I'm not feeling the energy. Are we ready? Are we ready? Mommy, this is the youth of Ghana, and we are ready to listen to you.
Thank you. Hello. Hello. I I'm very honored to join you here tonight. Honorable Member of Parliament and Minister, it is a pleasure to join you. Students, I'm very honored, and I hope our conversation tonight will inspire us to do more. It will inspire us to vote number one, and will inspire a brighter future.
Oh, you want to appreciate that? Indeed, it is beauty with brains. We've had second ladies who told teachers that they won't provide chalks for them, but we have an affable second lady here. And so, are we ready with our questions? Are we ready with our questions? I'll pick at a random note. And so let me see by hands if you have a question for the second lady. Let me see by hands if you have a question for the second lady. And so those who have raised their hands, kindly step forward for me. A microphone will be passed. No, please be at the flanks for me. A microphone will be passed. Are we ready with our questions? Many a times I say that politics is not a religion. And so before you ask your question, kindly introduce yourself, because you have the incoming First Lady to respond to your question, so that someday, if there's an opportunity and your name is on her table, she wouldn't hesitate. If the questions are ready, can the microphone be passed to the first person?
Good evening, Your Excellency. Indeed, you are very beautiful. I must commend that. You are very, very beautiful. And I know you are brilliant.
Go straight to your question.
This question, you Your Excellency, my question is about education and investment. And when it comes to education and its investment, we all believe that MPP is the only party we can trust. Your Excellency, my question is that if you could speak to every Ghanaian parent today, and I believe most of them are watching us, please, what will you advise them about the importance of investing in their children's education? We are all students here. Please, you are listening to me. Thank you so much.
Okay, so we are taking 3 questions first, and then she answers them together.
Good evening, everyone. Her Excellency, Madam Samira Bawumia, it's an honor to be in your presence. I'd like to acknowledge Madam Lydia as well. My question is very simple. When I heard you were coming to campus, I decided to write a question down because I knew you are the best person to answer. And this is how the question goes. Many students feel disconnected from the national leaders. How would you personally encourage young people to believe in themselves and their ability to influence the future, considering that they are the future of this particular country? Thank you.
We take the last person for this round or this session.
Hello. It is very honored to be here. And then my question for you is to, as a role model of young women, is what are your intent? Like, what are your plans to encourage the young girls to pursue higher education and the leadership role? Yeah, so that's my question. Thank you. You didn't introduce yourselves, so I don't know who I'm addressing, but thank you for the question. I think the first one is about education and the importance of education. I think we cannot overemphasize the importance of education. I, for one, I am 100% sure that I would not be here but for education. My parents were clear in their minds that they would see me through my entire education through tertiary before any decision was made. You know, especially for us, where I come from, people marry quite early. And this is, we're talking 20-something years ago. But my parents said, you have to go to school. And I was also very interested in going to school. So that opened the doors for me. And that allows you to be able to function properly and efficiently, effectively, wherever you find yourself. So knowledge is very important. So for all of us parents watching, I'm a parent, my children are invested, believe it or not. But as a parent, I also know the value of education. And let's look at what this government has done in that regard. Education is just beyond being in the classroom. It's about the quality that we're getting. Look at the quality of students that we're getting lately. Look at the awards, the international awards that we're winning. Look at the way our children are thinking outside the box. That is what's education, the value that education brings. So it is a no-brainer. We need to invest, and as a party, as a government, we were clear in our minds that we're going to invest in education because it's the surest way to develop this country fast. And we've done just that. We have a bright future, and now it's about the next steps to create jobs for those young people that we have educated. So, I mean, education is a no-brainer. Let us continue to invest. And for parents, I'll say that your investment is investing in the New Patriotic Party because we have your back. And we are going to educate your children, you know, give them the quality education that they need. We've given free education at the SS level. And now we're saying with your Ghana card, you can get your students' loan to do your tertiary. We're paying nursing training allowances, we're paying teacher training allowances. So we are helping parents along. So they should just take advantage of that so that their kids also have a brighter future. I think the second question was about how to inspire young ladies, right? Well, that was the second question, right? Yes, so I hope I'm an inspiration to you. I work hard every day because I believe and I know that with privilege comes responsibility. And for every young person, I tell people my mindset is that whatever I'm doing, I have to do it well. So people say, Samira, you're a good politician. And I didn't used to be in politics before my husband was nominated as a running mate. That was my introduction to politics. But I knew I had something to give. I knew that I could actively participate in the process. And I knew that as second lady, I also could inspire people. I could impact people's lives. So the important thing is to say, what can I do and how can I do it as best I can? And that is all we can ask of you. And once you do that, you're sure to succeed. Follow your passion, but life is not straightforward because sometimes where you think you're going is really not where you end up. I married a banker and ended up with a politician. When I married my husband, he wasn't a politician. So I had no idea that my life would end up this way. But you just have to be ready for whatever life throws at you and do the best you can. Right, so the other question about young people feeling disconnected from the whole process, the civic process. Well, that is why I'm here today. It's just to remind you that this vote counts for your future. Just as in 2016, the vote for the MPP ensured that everybody here got free education. That is how a vote for Dr. Samira Bawumia will ensure job prospects, opening up of the economy, making sure that you have a brighter future. Look, I tell everybody that when you're on campus, it's fun and games. But once you finish, that's when you need to find a job. That's when your life starts. And you have to ask yourself, what world am I graduating into? What opportunities exist for me? Who is going to create that solid foundation that I can find something to do? Dr. Bawumia is going to do a lot for us. For starters, we've heard about the 1 million jobs for young people in ICT. He's going to do a lot more. He's providing $100 million for fintech companies. So for all of you who want to start companies in fintech, there's a fund there for you. We're going to have the SME bank, which is for businesses. That bank would allow you to start a business. That bank would allow the person who's starting a business to give you employment. We're going to have a minerals development bank. That bank will do just that. It will provide opportunities for us. We're thinking outside the box. He's doing great things and he's hoping to do even more for us. So that's the importance of making the right decision. In fact, in this election, for me, the important thing is juxtaposing the two leaders and looking at what each has to offer. So if you're indifferent, some people will vote for you, some people will make a decision for you, and it might not be the decision that is in your best interest. So your participation in this process is absolutely important so that you make the right decision that will open opportunities for you.
Oh, we can do it better for her. Next 3 sets of questions.
D-Money.
Good evening, Your Excellency. My name is Mensa Andrew, popularly known as D-Money on campus. Since today's event is about Students Connect, my question for you is, what is one memory from your time as a student that has influenced your view of the challenges students face today? Thank you very much.
Hey, now grab me to say, D-Money.
Good evening. This is Mohammed Samira. And my question for you today is about personal encouragement. I wanted to ask, as first-time voters and students, what encouragement do you have for us as we look up to you as a source of inspiration?
Last question for this session.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. My name is Emanuela Yesu, the former UPSA Tescon Women's Commissioner and the current National Coordinator for Gen Z for Bawumia Napo. So our question is related to the Gen Zs in leadership. And then as the future First Lady, what values or lessons from your own upbringing do you hope to pass on to we the Gen Z? That's just all we want to know, ma. Thank you.
Thank you very much. D-Money, thank you for your question. So since I'm on the University of Ghana campus, I'm going to be very charitable because I went to Tech. So today, I'm going to be nice to the Legon people. The Tech campus was a lot of fun because unlike Legon, it was very, everything was on campus. In Legon, you have to go out sometimes to get stuff, but campus was very fun, everything was on campus. But I think an important lesson I learned was to manage your finances. Because Usikanensu, the lower is when you receive your student's loan, it's finishing by the next week. So what does it mean? It means you have to shop and cook and make sure you plan the month properly. So that sense of planning, that sense of utilizing resources, I think it has lived with me throughout. And of course, also building relationships on campus. I think we take it for granted, but the friends you have today are the friends that will carry you through your lifetime. They will be your backbone through your lifetime. So choose your friends wisely and make sure that you keep them, because they are your foundation and they will be your lifeline years to come, several years to come. And that's one lesson I learned. So my name, Samira, thank you for your question as well. I think really what I'll say, and which is what I said earlier for the Gen Zs, I know the issues around, you're living in a different world where there's a proliferation of media, news stories, articles. You're living in a world where there's so much stimulation, where things are distracting. Because every day there's some news item, every day there's a story, every day there's a new trend, every day. But you need to, as a young person, think about where you're going in the future. But also be open-minded. That is my one lesson. Even though we may have plans, but you should be open-minded because you never know where life will take you. So that is a very important lesson for the young people. And then also taking seriously the civic processes, because you cannot complain if you're not part of the process. We have to be the change we want to see. So if you want to see good things happening, choose the right leaders to do the good things for you. But if you sit back and you don't go and vote for Dr. Bawumia, then you cannot complain when things go bad. So the important thing is be part of decision-making processes and know that you have a stake, you have a voice, your voice counts, and it gives you confidence to also speak your mind and also engage with leadership so that they know what your needs are and what your aspirations are, and they also help you to rise to it. And the third question was about
motivation. Gen Z motivation. Motivation. You've answered the last segment.
Oh, the Gen Z motivation. I think I've answered that, right?
Yeah.
It was about what values you have from your own upbringing, like for we the Gen Z.
Right. And I think that's what I mentioned earlier. It's about doing whatever you're doing, do it very well. Luckily for your generation, when we were growing up, you had to be a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, you know, the traditional roles that were assigned. But today, parents understand that you can be a successful blogger, you can be a successful videographer, photographer, you can be a twins don't beg and you'll be okay. You know, and in our time, we didn't have that luxury. So I will say, follow your passion, but do it very well. And that will distinguish you from others. Does that answer your question? Thank you.
Oh, if you are appreciating Her Excellency, then let's do it better. Last set of questions. Last set of questions.
Excellency, the first, my name is Kwekwana Nagrifrain, teaching assistant from the Sokola. I would want to ask a question about education investment by our parents. If you get a chance to speak to our parents, what would you tell them about education, investing in their children's education?
Hello, good evening. Please, my name is Francis Tando, and I'm the Vice President of the Legon. So I remember one time in Holy Child School where you were the special guest of Anna, and I was really inspired by your words. So I want to ask you this evening that who inspired you during your school days, and then what are the plans that you have for
Good evening, everyone. Her Excellency, my name is Henry Boateng. I'm the immediate past ESCOM president for UPSC. So my question is, with issues with mental health concerns among students, I want to know what you want to your advice for students on how to take good care of their mental health. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I think let me wrap this up in there. I think the first question was dealt with earlier about the value of education. And I think the second one is about who inspired me. So I had two people, or two sets of inspiration. I think to begin with, as I mentioned, my parents, because they made sure that we got an education, and no challenge was too difficult to stop them from helping us to get our education. But also, I went to Alcid Academy, and the headmistress, who thankfully is still alive, Mrs. Alberta Forti, brilliant lady, and she made me know what my potential was, because she would inspire you. She knew that Samira can do this. You say, call Samira. If there's a problem and nobody can solve it, you say, call Samira, she can give us the answer to this. And I remember class 3, class 4, I was with the class 6s representing the school for competitions and all of that. So even at that young age, it was clear that I could be I could be somebody, and if I applied myself, I would be useful. So thank you, Mrs. Alberta Corte. Thank you, my parents. And of course, I'm inspired by all the people who go before me, anything I want to do and I'm a little hesitant or I'm not sure if I can do it, I tell myself, if somebody's done it before, I can also do it. So that's a good way to also look at things.
Thank you. That's it.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Hilary Philippania, and my question is, how do you manage competing priorities? For example, you are a leader, you are a mother, you are a philanthropist. How do you manage all these competing priorities? Thank you.
All right, thank you. I think the last question is about how I balance all the competing priorities in my life. Being a wife, a mother, being a CEO, being a chair of AfriWalk, doing the campaign. The truth is, nobody does it all perfectly. Something has to give. There's nothing like a super person. You can give your best, but something suffers. So in the last several months, my children haven't seen enough of me, but I know that it is for a good reason. Similarly, if I have deliverables at work, I will stay and do it all night if I have to. So in terms of, you juggle, but at every point something is suffering, but then you also need to prioritize what is suffering based on the need for that period. So, but if you have a can-do spirit, if you have a spirit of it is possible, you know that you'll be successful. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Her Excellency. Her Excellency, we have hundreds of thousands of young people watching us. We have the youth of Ghana here. We have the young people of Iowa Legon here. Her Excellency, the incoming First Lady, please speak to us. Come December 7th. What are you telling the young people? Yes. There was a question on mental health because it is prevalent in the universities. People commit suicides and what have you. And so they want you to talk to us or an advice or a key takeaway you may give us.
Okay, well, thank you. Let me address that question. And sorry I missed it. But mental health is a serious issue. And I think what gets in the way is the stigmatization. I think right now we know that it is a common issue and we should encourage each other to seek help. Go for counseling, talk to somebody. And if you see somebody exhibiting signs, sometimes people themselves do not know they have problems. And it's taking a friend or somebody close to them to identify it and help them or do an intervention and get them to seek help. But what I will advise is, let's support each other. Let's look out for each other. Let's destigmatize mental health issues. Let's be open. Let's talk about it openly. Let's make it okay for people to seek help. And there's a lot of help out there if you look for it. But please, if you're in a place where you feel like you need some support, please go to a trusted person. And if you are the trusted person, or you are somebody that another person trusts to come to, please be there for that person and don't let the person feel bad for coming to you. So I thank you all so much. But for my parting words, I just want to say a few things. I know time is fast spent. Actually, let me just get on my feet so that I can pick it. So what I'll say is that next week, Saturday, Alawa is coming.
University allowance.
So the decision you make on Saturday, will determine whether your Alawa will continue or it will get cancelled. And we want the Alawa to continue. My dear friends, this election is consequential. And I want you to just think about a few things as you go to vote.
University allowance.
Look at the people who are contesting, the leading contestants. Look at Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and the policies he's put forth. Let's look at the former president and what he was when he was a president. What he did when he was president. And let's look at what he's even offering us today. I think about our slogan, which is, it is
possible.
It is
possible.
We in the MPP have a mindset of possibility. That whatever you want to do, if you think hard about it, if you assemble the talents, you can achieve it. And that is exactly what we've done. When we were introducing free SHS, they said it was not possible. Indeed, they said it will take 20 years for it to be possible. But we did it immediately, we won the election. That is the mindset that we're voting for. When the former president was in office, they wanted to do mobile money interoperability. My dear friends, they were going to build this country over $1 billion United States dollars to do mobile money interoperability. Thankfully, they lost the elections. And guess what? Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia did it for less than $5 million, $4.6 million. He saved this country $996 million just by that decision we made on December 7, 2016. Let's look at these drones that Dr. Bawumia said he was bringing. Our friend said it was not possible. They didn't even understand the value of it. Today, the drones are saving lives. The drones are employing young people. Our young people are in California teaching Americans how to man drones for medical delivery. We're doing something right. Every policy we put forth, they say it's not possible. And we show to them that it is possible. So would you give your power to somebody who cannot master the knowledge, the thought process, to even tell you that something is possible? Or would you give your power to somebody who dreams big, who thinks outside the box, who gives you bold solutions that would ensure a brighter future? A vote for Dr. Bawumia is a vote for those bold solutions. A vote for Dr. Bawumia is a vote for a leader who's going to create opportunities for you. Job creation is at his heart, is at the forefront of all his policies. Expanding this economy, providing opportunities for young people. He believes in young people. This party, this government has created more jobs than any other government in the Fourth Republic. Dr. Bawumia is going to expand intake into the security services. More soldiers, more police, more fire service, more immigration, more customs, more opportunity for you to get into them. He's going to give you a lot. And as I sat here and I saw a lot of you students, and I was thinking, look at how the processes you go through in school. Look at the struggles. Look at the late nights burning the midnight oil. Yesterday I came across something and I was hoping to God it wasn't true, but I heard it's true. That the former president says, Wellington boot. Any aboboya na ya the politan cases so na o water e wa kwan. Is that why you are going to invest? Is that your aspiration? Is that what you want for your future? How can somebody offering you that inspire confidence in you? So let us do right by ourselves. Let us choose somebody who will show you that it is possible, who will invest in your future, who will make the right decisions for you. The choice is clear. On December 7th, the vote is number 1 for Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. And for all of you on this campus, Ayawasu West Legon, we have a mother we love because she loves us back. We have a mother we care for because she cares for us. We have a mother. Nobody will throw away a mother for a friend. So Lydia is our mother, and she's going to keep nurturing us and taking care of us. So let's not be swayed by anything fanciful. Let's not be swayed by anything fanciful. Let's not be swayed. Let us invest in her so that she can take care of us. Look at what she's done for students. Look at what she's done for your friends. We've never seen an MP take care of thousands of people. She's investing in you. She's investing in your future. That is the kind of member of parliament we need. Not somebody who just wants fun and games. We want somebody who cares about you. So on December 7th, Lydia, we are voting massively for Lydia to retain the seat for the new patriotic party.
Shaking my meal, I get it. Baby, I just wanna pick it. I pick it. Do you wanna do it? This is for the
You know what time it is. Let's go. Are you the key to me? Are you the key to me? The remix. Up in the pump. Shut the beats in your ear. And you want to key to. Let's say, and you want to key to. Yeah, anybody know key to. And into the CA key to. Let's say, and you want to this with the remix. What else? Key to. Get the me a come ya bodam. Come cut ya pam. My party na me di no chianko ham. Me bi ye ni fikira me nam. Che wa mo dam ya me career gaji. Atom da sia wo se madi amadi. Abi you sabi. Asha wo so dianka be tia ne kabi. Ne so se na wa. We thank you. Cause you can't pay. Oba me my time is a one day. We be me Johnny say me alade. Aje a joko what to focus here. Can't chance in the theater abo. Check what him when I flip in the day. We had the dance floor for Bawumia. We had a youth organizer. For Germany MPP.
Charlie, she wants more. She wants more. She wants more. Charlie, she wants more. She wants more. What else? She wants more.
We thank you all. Her Excellency is grateful. Honorable Lydia is grateful.
DJ Mandi.
Major the samba. Major the samba. What is it? Major the samba. Don't wanna say what? Major the samba. What is it? Major the samba. Don't wanna say what? Freestyle. You don't wanna take. Damn pampa. You don't wanna drink. Don't wanna do the that's what I'm watching now. You, Mankasa. Y'all can't say nay for me that track. Oh, you need to stop on that. Over so I come up with that. More than the father, come on, do it and the
So guys, I might bring you to an end of this live streaming thing. Me life